This, woohoo, this has got me feeling pretty excited. What's going on YouTube? My name is ADC Art Attack. His name is Bob. And today I'm gonna be making my own coloring page with this. So today's video is sponsored by XP Pen, and they have sent me this beautiful behemoth of a drawing tablet. Look at the size of this box. It's such a pretty box too. I love that this box has been designed with artists in mind. Yes, it is a drawing tablet, I know. But this right here is the brand new Artist Ultra 16 4K OLED drawing display tablet. Just a little FYI here, I actually use XP Pen drawing tablets for my own artwork. And in fact, my coloring book that's releasing very soon is designed completely using the XP Pen drawing tablets. The more you know. But how do I open you? Can't open the plastic, I need my knife. Oh, this. Look at the size of this screen. Okay, so usually I skip over the unboxing, but for this one, I'm gonna make an exception because you need to see what this features. And I already know what XP Pen has been cooking. Now in the box, you get your usual things. The drawing tablet, inside here are gonna be the booklets, cables, and of course your adapters, depending on where you are in the world. Now I know what this is and I know what this is, but I have no idea what that is. But this thing? Now I've been using this little thing with my other XP Pen drawing tablet, and I cannot tell you just how good this thing is to own. Inside here, we have this amazing case, which, look at these pens. These pens are absolutely stunning. I love them wholeheartedly. I do have a personal preference to the slimmer pen, but we do have the thicker one, depending on what your needs, requirements are. This is just so high quality. I really want to know what this thing is. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, you can attach it to the... No, I don't know how to use the stand. Oh, I had it the wrong way. I should probably start reading before I start playing with things. So we just want to get that in there. That's more like it, wow. Oh, I'm so excited to power this on, so let's get started. Alrighty, so look at my little thing. Oh, I love this. I don't need a keyboard anywhere, just this. Do everything with this. I forgot to set the keys. Okay. Aha! What have I done? I'm off to a great start. The pressure sensitivity on this is so sensitive. Look at this. Okay, so to start things off and to familiarize myself with the device as a warm-up, I'm gonna begin with some fan art. And I'm gonna begin with Naruto. And once again, I wanna work without source material, just to exercise my creative freedom and to train my memory a little bit. And I must say, this screen's visibility is top notch. It's very clear and I appreciate that. From my perspective, every line and edge is crisp and smooth. The colors are, well, we'll get onto that bit in a moment, I suppose. But there's no delay on the input, so clearly there is an amazing quality control at work here, and it's making this drawing an absolute treat. Now, I wanted to have a dynamic pose, and building the character on top of the skeleton is, in my opinion, one of the most enjoyable parts of drawing. It is free, it is fun, and I love that with digital drawing, I can erase and undo over and over again. However, I do limit the amount of times that I do this, just because I'm a traditional artist, and I want to keep it as organic as I can, while still leaning into the benefits of digital art. But the control here is so good. I am trying to line this in my own style, so definitely going for some line variations here, and I absolutely love using this little cheat code in Photoshop, smoothing, to get those smooth flowing lines. I have shaky hands. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but I have shaky hands. It's meant to be a joke, stop. I love coffee. I'm an artist, who doesn't? This is also one of the biggest benefits of doing art digitally. It's like a tool. I don't know, I was about to go into some kind of inspirational monologue there, but it's like a tool. Really? Digital art is a tool, and devices like this make it accessible, make it easy for anyone to pick up the pen and begin creating. I remember when I was growing up, we had to draw on things like this. This is a sketchbook, but work with me here. They had no screen, and I don't own one of those things. But we used to have to draw on this pad while looking at the screen to create art. Apparently that's still a thing. I've never done it before, but apparently people actually choose to do that. If you do you do it for nostalgia, limitations, accessibility, or you just don't own one of these things? I'd be really interested to know who does that by choice, because as somebody who is relatively new to digital art, I couldn't imagine doing it another way other than this. But on that note, I should say, I'm not much of a digital artist. I am still learning. As I'm now creating my own coloring books, I have been getting a lot of practice in with the XP Pen tablets, and I'm actually enjoying the process. And that's mostly because I found a way to make digital artwork appeal to me. You see, I attempt to make digital artwork look as traditional as possible, so that when I print it off, it genuinely looks like something that was hand-drawn. I think artists who dabble in traditional methods may benefit from imparting digital alternatives into their lives, particularly for rendering art and products. But also, if you create art in the style that I do, it's arguably easier with these tools and really makes art accessible to all. And yes, you've probably noticed that I do color my digital artwork as you would with markers on paper. A lot of scribbling. Like I said, I try to make digital artwork feel as traditional as possible, while still having all of the extra benefits of digital artwork. So, Naruto Uzumaki, a nice little warm-up. What do you think? Do you like it? Okay, so we've had a warm-up, and I am loving using this thing. It's always difficult to explain to someone how one of these screens feel, because on one hand, both hands, it's kind of slippery and slidey, but as soon as you start using the pen, it doesn't really feel much different to paper. I don't know how this technology works, but they did it. Although I do wish there was like a standing up position, but to be fair, you can just buy yourself a stand for that separately. I don't expect that to be built into the, could you imagine how heavy that would be? So now I think we should have a little bit of fun creating an original coloring page based on the characters from my upcoming coloring book. And to make this relatable and enjoyable to everyone watching, I'm going to be choosing an iconic scene from one of my favorite animes, Naruto. Who would have guessed after what we've just been through? And of course I will recreate this moment with my characters, but I won't tell you the scene. I'm going to let you guess what it is. And if you've seen the show, I can't imagine it's going to take you very long to guess. Hello, I'm in a new room. I just moved house, but something has just been brought to my attention. There's a brand new feature to the Artist 16 Ultra, and they made it touch and cleverly named it X Touch. It's a new feature that allows for multi-point touch, meaning you can rotate, zoom, switch between pen and eraser, or just customize several finger gestures to your own liking in the driver. This, in my opinion, is a really cool feature, allowing you to free up even more space, allowing for just... I just swiped. This is a really cool feature in my opinion, allowing you to free up space and streamline your workstation. While I do love using this little device, the ability to just use my hand for an even more focused experience, that's a really good thing. This, in my opinion, is quite an innovative feature. It's something that I've longed for when using my drawing tablets. Sometimes I just want to draw using one hand. I don't always want to use both of my hands while I'm working. I just want to lean on a desk, get a pen in my hand, and begin drawing, knowing that I can just switch things with one tap. As with any new feature, it is something that does take a little bit of time to get used to, but once you calibrate and customize those touches to your own liking, I don't think I'm ever going to go back, to be honest. Cool. And now the drawing is complete with Bob and Sally. Can you name the scene that I took inspiration from to create this epic moment? Because I had a lot of fun creating this. And what did you think about the Artist Ultra 16 by XP Pen? Because as I said throughout this video, this is a pretty fantastic device. It looks beautiful, and using it as a second screen, as well as using it as a drawing device, 4K display, it's pretty beautiful. Remember, if you would like to get yourself one of these drawing devices directly from XP Pen, then check out the websites down below in the description of this video, because I personally thought this was fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I do hope you enjoyed yourself, and a big thank you to XP Pen for sponsoring today's video. I had a great time, and I'm looking forward to bringing all new content now that I am back in the UK. Until next time, take care, bye-bye.